Hello, everybody, and welcome to Case Cracker. I'm here with my friend MadameKitty,
Hi!
and we're gonna solve some cases today, right?
We gonna crack some cases.
We're gonna cramp them cases. I said crap. Welcome to Case Cracker, new user. My name is police officer of CCPD. You can call me Agatha. Case Cracker is more than a game. CCPD designed it as an online talent requisition program. I'll walk you through the system. Completing these challenges with outstanding performance might earn you an actual officer from CCPD to fight crimes in real life.
Oh.
If you're willing to take the challenge, please agree, which I assume you will, or else you wouldn't pay for a user license to begin with. That's
okay.
Fair. Good, you're not a giver-upper. Your money was well spent. So that system will create your account and assign cases. Quick disclaimer, everything you're about to see are based on events that happened in Xinjiang City. Have you heard about anything similar elsewhere? It's mere coincidence.
I think it's Qisheng.
Qishen? You've been assigned 2 cases. So start with the first case. ID CC 2007-29. Type the ID into the box to get started. What if I just say, like, 34?
Meh.
No, case not found. CC 2007... 29. That was ominous.
Right.
Every case has a clue called background. Drag and drop it into the whiteboard. July 29th, 2020, a citizen contacted CCPD about a blood-soaked cardboard box found after a storm. Inside the box was a dead body. The site, coroners on site, discovered a shipping label attached to the box. In the box was a dead body wrapped in a plastic bag with its head missing. Body is not identified at time being due to decapitation.
Hold on, I got questions already, okay? Like, first of all, why? How much was the shipping for that? Like, if I try and ship anything over 3 pounds, all of a sudden it's $125. Second of all, found after a storm, blood-soaked cardboard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if it was found after a storm, it probably would look a little bit more banged up and beat up. How did you know to look at this box in the first place? It probably just looks like some dog pissed on it. Don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, after a storm, they look pretty.
Right. So
well.
and because cardboard is porous, you would imagine that some of that blood would actually get washed away. So I've already got thoughts. Mm-hmm.
Many questions.
All right, go ahead.
And if it was wrapped in plastic, how is it blood-soaked? The victim is male, aged between 40 and 45. Estimated time of death 8 to 9 days ago. Yeah, that would be a hell of a smell. I'm surprised nobody smelled it. Cause of death: significant organ rupture caused by blunt impact of unknown origin. Body is decapitated, most likely significant blunt impact based on the shape of the severance line. So they got hit by a car and they tried to cover it up. Tattoos found on the back of the victim. The victim damaged by line recognition. Well, now that's just
offensive. If you're gonna kill me, keep my tattoos intact.
Yeah. Derive new clues from what you have learned. Example, shipping label. Is it? Try searching for it. Label. You learned how to discover clues. Now drag and drop the shipping label onto one slot.
There's a logo.
Police records contains facts discovered by CCPD. Zip Express is shown here. Could be a clue. Shipping label, serial number CF9 4758. Bears the logo Zip Express. Courier. Shipping content trash. Courier services most likely short distance transportation of trivial objects not strictly regulated. Zip Express, I guess? So each time we get a clue, we search it. Local based small company, express shipping, limited IT budget, dated infrastructure, only portion of the data within can be accessed. Shipping label. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna need a pad of paper. Can you write it down?
On. Yep. I'm gonna use my handy dandy phone. I'm looking at it. Okay, so that's
Are you ready? Are you ready?
CF.
We're ready?
Oh shit! Hold on. I'm not in a dock yet. I was creating a dock. Hold on. Grandma's getting it down. All right. CF 94. This is too many numbers. 758.
758.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ready?
All right. So
CF.
CF 94.
94.
758.
758.
Okay.
Customer, Zuran.
Okay. Oh. It did say that it was in July. Okay.
Zuran. Dragging out persons of interest to the right might open testimony tabs and discover just clues.
Oh, he looks sketch.
Occupation courier. Grew up in his father's care, expelled from school for theft in high school. Found the first job at the age of 18, currently working as a courier. Only member of the household since his father died 3 years ago.
Maybe somebody killed his dad and he killed that guy. Oh, here we go.
Oh, hello. That's new. You tried to dispose of a cardboard box of trash on July 22nd. Where is it from? He says, that day I was running a courier order, I reckon. I reckon? He doesn't look like he says, I reckon. A big box of trash, yes. Pick up by the raceway, drop off at a dump site outside the city. It's nothing out of the ordinary. Some people miss trash pickup day and hire us to save their lazy asses. Happens all the time. Picked it up and went on my way without thinking too much about it. So he picked it up. Raceway.
Here we go.
Okay. The raceway was planned as a mega-sized shopping entertainment complex with a racetrack at its center. The project was never finished because of a bribery scandal and the arrest of multiple key executives. It's left as is indefinitely with one single security guard to patrol the site. Oh, a security guard might be a good suspect. Residual washed blood, most likely in fatal quantity, was detected on the racetrack with visible tire marks nearby. Said marks were laced with a common tire type widely used on all makes and models. A thorough search of the site reveals a severed head buried by the side of the racetrack. Blood type says the head matches the washed residual and decapitated body.
Oh, good. They found the head.
The head... Yeah, the head ID'd with face recognition technology belongs to Sun Bushan. Don't even... Local taxi driver. It was packaged at the entrance. Took it and left. Talk about seeing anyone. There should be security guards watching the place, but I didn't see any. Let's look at the... I look for the victim first, and then definitely look up the security guard.
I say look at the security guard first.
See, that one sounds like more important, so I want to get the residual information first.
Okay.
Loner. Not family or friends, not even talking to the neighbors. Both parents deceased.
He said, fuck you and fuck humanity.
Yeah. Anonymous letters and one moon pendant found
Warding sigils found on the bedroom arranged in the shape of a triangle.
Yeah, that's weird. He's trying to summon Bill Cipher, I guess.
2 anonymous letters and 1 moon pendant found under the bed. It's a witch!
Okay, then let's look up the security
witches.
guard. Yeah. Witches.
Damn!
Was it witches? Magic.
I hate it here.
Sigil.
Bitches.
Bitches. Was it bitches? No. Zhao Bin. Zhao Bin doing something. Zhao Bin's disappointment to his parents. Damn.
Wow.
Both of whom are retired professors. Imagine what you have to do to get that put in your official record. Like an official police
for
record.
sure that'd be in mine.
He's been a thug since childhood, plenty of scars to showcase his melee prowess. His parents don't care about his whereabouts, only know that he was working the raceway as a security guard last year. His parents are dead. Oh, never mind. They're not. Okay.
Retired professors.
Heard of him. Someone told me he's way overeducated for his job. Not a personal acquaintance, though. Oh. As a sole security guard watching over the whole property, why were you not on duty on July 22nd?
Oh.
His company's administrative office that morning. Lost my uniform. Had to get a new one. For the afternoon, I was in the city next door to see the girl. Met her by chance. She was very sick, so I called her, referred her to the hospital there. Went to check how she's doing since I asked for the whole day off. But be honest with you, I skip my shifts every now and then. It's a pointless job. Half-built shipping mall, converted from old cemetery in the middle of nowhere. I'm surprised if it attracts any thief at all.
Well, it did attract one thief.
Somebody. I wonder if he was like on the track, like playing with one of the golf carts, and our victim ran onto the raceway and got hit by him.
So he took off his head?
And no, I think like the hit, he was going so fast it like killed him instantly. So he can't be like, oh, I need to call a hospital. It's, I am now responsible for a murder immediately. And if he's overeducated for his job, he'd think that he can get away with it.
That's a good thought.
Oh, Xiaobin's testimony. He says of the victim, you could say we know each other, distant relatives. He's a bad man. We'll pay for what he did sooner or later.
What'd he do?
Hold on. I think we can, hold on. We have to have motive.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was an accident. Incorrect motive. Oh, hold on.
Oh.
The victim was a taxi driver 15 years ago. One day while speeding, a woman stumbled into the middle of the road. Failing to brake in time, son's car rammed into the woman. The collision had her decapitated, a gruesome scene. The woman, as later found out in investigation, was in the city with her child to visit family. Police never find out how or why she ended up in the middle of the road. Whereabouts of her child remains a mystery. Was sentenced to 13 years in prison. So he just got out.
Right. Back then I was taking driving lessons. The tutor told me to drive responsibly and showed me what happens if I don't. 2 video clips of traffic accidents here in Qisheng. Very ugly stuff. This is one of them. The other one was a car with a married couple and in it hitting a little boy and then a tree. All 3 died. I was a bit traumatized. Okay.
I bet if we click on Xiaobin, we can find out something. You know quite about the accident, huh? He hit a woman and took her head clean off. Who hadn't heard about it? Son got out of prison and often had these nightmares about the woman's ghost trying to kill him. He had warding sigils near his bed at the time. So that's what the sigils was about.
And this was 13 years ago? Was with his son, with her son? I am telling you, he was the kid.
Yeah. Or something like that. Antler tattoos. I guess that's the tattoo. One word. Sorry, can't help you find ex-cons go to this tattoo parlor. Heard about it while serving time. The antler tattoo comes from Incident 517, which was years ago. Police arrested key suspects. But they made quite a lot of friends in prison. Maybe cult followers is a better word for it. They get this tattoo to show affiliation.
Incident 157.
Okay.
Or 517.
517. 517? Incident.
About
and
ex-con, antler tattoo, cult followers. This is definitely a thinky one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought it'd be easy. They lied to me.
Yeah, this seems more like actual police work.
There you go.
Both anonymous letters are carefully wrapped in plastic bags. Someone needs to keep them intact. First letter, you're responsible for everything that happened to me. Make amends or you'll pay in blood. Second letter, you will die on July 21st, decapitated. Sounds familiar, huh? Her family deserves justice. Her first letter carries fingerprints that are not Son, but possibly left by the author. Second letter bears Son's fingerprints only. Both letters are printed, albeit in different font and formatting. Not necessarily from the same person. Prince?
Drop their name in that little box.
Yeah, you're right. Zuran. Fingerprint match not found.
Oh.
Fingerprint match not found. There's a new person involved. And we've not found. Oh, wait. Zhao Bin.
Yeah.
Fingerprint match found. I read that as not found. So it was Zhao Bin. 2 anonymous letters in Zhao home. Are they from you? Trying to pin it on me, are you? Okay, I did write one of them. He's trying to bargain with the court for a shorter prison time. She pushed me out as the mastermind of our fake medicine business and promised compensation later. I was only reminding him of the money he owed me, hardly blackmailing. So he kept the letter, maybe to blackmail me in return. Typically him. As to the other letter, I have no idea. Moon pendant.
Oh.
Rightly practiced tradition. The mother must procure a pair of pendants, a moon pendant and a crescent pendant on her child's 10th birthday. Both pendants must be carved from the same stone. A unique pattern is made evident by the matching pattern's veins. Pendant discovered in Son's residence was appraised and found extremely valuable thanks to the rarity of the jade that's made from. As far as I know, Son can't possibly own this pendant. This premium jade, the best kind. Way beyond his income. Look at this. Independent is old. Look at these scratch marks. It has to be made like 10 years ago at least. What does Zhao say? Well, I guess that is Zhao. Juran doesn't have anything to say about the pendant? I think the whiteboard, I don't think it matters which 3 are on there. I think it matters what we interact with.
Okay.
Pacific Express. Anonymous letters.
Ah.
One car, make Delsa. Yeah, Tesla. Power pattern matches the facts. Delsa. Right, and click on the code to tag it.
Oh, here we go. Let me put down the plate number.
Hold on. I'll read it while you're doing that. Delsa is a premium automotive brand with only one commercially available model, priced about $300K, popular among the middle class but not quite as affordable to the average person. The Delsa, plate number XM09837, is registered to Zhao Bin. Its engine, hood, and front bumper have recently been fixed. The tire mark matches what's discovered on the raceway. We ask him, do you own this car? What happened to the engine, hood, and bumper? Why do you have them fixed? I own that car, but Son was the one who bought it. Gave it to me as compensation. I thought he must be bankrupt, but it turned out I was wrong. I don't really need a car to get around. A security guard driving a Tesla looks ridiculous, so I leased it to share to ride. Could use some extra income. I don't know about any damage or repair. Probably someone
shared ride then for sure.
Yeah. Ride. Okay, hold on. Before we do that, plate number. Plate.
How about just the number?
XM09837.
Alright, so we'll probably have to put that in shared ride.
Start rental company operates an innovative business model. Users may lease their unused cars to the company, who in turn subleases them to other users. Paperwork is done online. Have you rented a car from this company? Yeah, I rent cars from them rather often for long trips. The prices are good. It's not common for a security guard to own a posh car like this, and you chose to lease it to share ride with it instead of driving it. Care to let us know why? What's that supposed to mean? Security guards are lowly paid hillbillies, huh? You know what? I applied for a guard job at the park. I had to compete with someone with a college degree, computer science, and lost. A lot of us are well-educated, respected people.
Okay, so put July 22nd, 2020. July 29th was the other one.
29th. Oh, customer name and date.
Duh.
Zuran 20th. Uh, 21st.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, but it wasn't them.
Plate XM53255.
It's a different car. So he did rent that day, but it was a different car, so that's not it.
Sweet.
What is what is the date of Sung's
I think we had the same thought. See, that's the thing. Like, I feel like this would be a lot easier if we didn't have to find the exact word that this game wants to give us the clue that we want.
Enter clue.
Like it is real life. Yeah.
Not found. Clue. Duh.
The killer.
Damn.
Maybe the blackmail me.
Justice.
Compensate.
Damn it. Oh.
Okay. Job in. What's a doctor working at Mercy Hospital was sentenced to 5 years in prison for distributing fake medicine. He was released last year and found it impossible to find employment in the healthcare sector. Out of financial stress, he's working as a security guard for the time being. You were that Jobin used to sell fake medicine. I know about it. Jobin was reported by a tried criminal for making and selling fake medicine. There's more. The criminal didn't want to report him until he heard a journalist had solid evidence against Zhao and his businesses. Since Zhao was screwed anyway, why not be the good Samaritan? The journalist was investigating the case because his own mother died as a result of Zhao's medicine. Okay, got me a little excited there. The criminal was also written into the story when it came out. Named Sons allegedly also playing a part in the fake medicine ring, but got it clean for the lack of evidence. The journalist must know something about it, else he wouldn't phrase it like that. I don't remember what the journalist was called. His mother's name was Zhang Yang, the same as my mom's.
So let's look up that name.
Zhang Yan Hong. Deceased in... hold on. We'll go back to fake medicine in a minute. 2014, due to liver failure at the age of 49, survived by a song. Shang. She's one of my patients, and all medications were provided through me. I do swear I had no idea Son's Revital liver was fake. I thought it's smuggled but genuine. She couldn't afford the full price. In her condition, fake medication, even in harmless, could be fatal. I wouldn't risk her life knowingly. Revita liver. Popular medicine for liver issues. Particular batch is fake with no efficacy at all. I don't know where it came from. I asked Son about it, sort of a diplomatic way. He said he's just a sales agent. That's all I know. Okay, the Son.
Yeah, for sure. Fishing.
Fix. Yang. Bet if we search his name up. Oh, now we got clues for all of this because we can interview him about all of it.
Oh, shit.
Living by himself since his mother passed away. Favorite songs are Love and Blue Jeans. He was born in 1992. He's 28. He didn't really want to save his mom. No, I don't think so. I told him to donate his own liver. They're mother and son. It's a very good chance they will pay it right. Nope, didn't even try. So much for a family bond. My mom had liver cirrhosis, terminal stage, waiting for a liver transplant, but couldn't buy a provider. She was relying on Revita liver. I tried to donate part of my own liver, but we weren't compatible. So he did try to save her life. Xiaobin. Is your fake business, medical business, how and why? Son's, don't get me started. I was a doctor once. Son was serving his time in prison. Went to visit him every now and again because he's family, distant relative, but still family. Told me he made friends in the prison who smuggled drugs for a living. Said they had a batch of cheap Revita liver. Promised me a cut if I could find buyers, which I did. Went to the police saying he's willing to help bust a fake drug ring in exchange for a shorter sentence.
Right.
Wow, what a scumbag. Guess who gets pushed out as the scapegoat? I tried to bite back, but that old weasel didn't leave any paper trail. At the end of the day, I was condemned for the whole thing. Lost my job and my wife and pretty much everything else. Promised me compensation, so I wrote him a letter to remind him when he got out of prison. Trace medicine your mother took was bought from Xiaobin. Definitely a yes. Xiao was my mom's doctor. All her medications were provided by him. Later, he was caught selling fake drugs, the very same one that my mom was taking. Did some investigation and found Sun Zhijing, a relative of Xiao's, was also involved. Police didn't find any evidence against him. Vital liver. No idea where the fake medicine came from. I have reasons to believe there's someone in the dark helping Sun, though, or rather manipulating him. Sun isn't smart enough to get out of a fake medicine case cleaned up by himself. There has to be someone cleaning up after him. He was murdered. Who do you think could have done it? Someone finally did it. I don't have a clue who it is. Probably won't tell you even if I do. Good riddance. I did stories about it. Raceway, where the Raceway project has been halted indefinitely. So he did the journalism on the Raceway scandal. Funded by the son of a local real estate developer who's really serious about it. Signed up racing drivers for big events. But then there was the bribery scandal and everything coming to a halt. The drivers didn't get a penny of compensation. Poor dudes, some of them, the lucky ones, ended up being chauffeurs. Remains of the Raceway scheduled for demolition in June. July. The demolition contractor was held up by some project elsewhere. The Raceway had to wait for a while. So he knew that it was up for demolition, which means he could have planned to bury the head when they were demolishing it. So it could get covered up. Shang. Do you know about the Xingqiang prison? I did a story about treasure hunters. The rumor about the treasure trove by the river originated from the prison. A busted gangster boss used to brag about his hidden wealth buried at the side of the river. Even named it Two Piece. Ah, fun. Lame name, right? Treasure hunters went after like flies on butter anyway. One Piece reference. Zhu Ran. I don't really know him. No, maybe. He's a delivery guy, brought me parcels like a couple dozen times. All I can say he's nice enough. What do you know about the accident? It was raining that day. Presumably the woman slipped and fell into the middle of the road, I guess. The son came along driving faster than he should have. There you have it. He's not very emotionally invested in that particularly. But he does know about it, which means if he was trying to set up our doctor friend, he could have. What does he say about the doctor? He's the doctor responsible for my mom 6 years ago. My mom 6 years ago. He and his fellow scammers effectively murdered her. I hope they die and rot in hell. Okay, definitely has motive. Her Xiaobin's wife ran away with some rich guy while he was serving time. Senior executive, I heard it. Well, he deserves it.
Oh, remember some rich executives were doing some shit?
Yeah. But I think if we, okay, the rental company. Something about an app? What?
Ride-hitching app.
It's close to my place. Easy walking distance. I used to rent their cars all the time when my mom was hospitalized. I've been using ride-hitching app for a while. What's it called again? The one with the largest market share. They used to give deep discounts all the time. Can't argue against good deals. Haven't been using it much since they stopped giving coupons. So I wonder if the day of... Yang?
220.
Oh, 2020, thank you. Ooh.
Oh, he was the one driving his stupid car.
XM09837. Is that
that's the one that's Xiao Bing's car.
Right. You rented this car on July 21st. What for? I had an interview that day with a wealthy guy, tech entrepreneur, to visit his stately home. I should present myself in an appropriate way, so I rented the fancy car.
Huh?
We summoned the entrepreneur. Said he had multiple interviews that day. He can't remember who's who. Fake medicine.
Oh!
Oh. Notebook found in concealed apartment of drawer in the bedroom. Medical test results of his Zhang found in a chest from the bedroom. Test confirmed by Mercy Hospital. One page is partially... hold on. Results. 21 test results are issued by Mercy Hospital documenting the health of Zhang throughout its deteriorating stages. The last one is dated November 12th, 2013. The rest of it is mostly turned off. I don't remember doing it. Maybe it's wear and tear. They are old. Notebook.
Oh?
Notebook contains eerily detailed profiles of Sun and Xiaovin, precise to how they spend each day. So he was watching them. Zhang, proverbially the maker of these records, must have extensive research on him. Page 33 mentions a civil lawsuit where Sun is the defendant and the plaintiff is named Zhu Ran. Last page bears two strings of unknown meaning, Yao Yu 521 and GIS 404. What did you make these notes? Why keep them in a concealed compartment in the safety of your own home? I started investigating him since Mom died and realized someone was involved. He's an old weasel though, leaving no paper trail in whatever he does. Still, I had to get something on him, so I dug deeper, finding out about that civil lawsuit. Those strings on the last page are my account passwords. Jotted them down in case I forget. Nothing special about them. I hid the notebook in case it's stolen. My place was broken into once. Whoever did it stole a crescent pendant. The only keepsake of my mom that my mom left me. I called the police, but I never found the thief. Waste of taxpayers' money. I did my own share of the investigation. Searched my home inch by inch for a whopping 37 hours. Finally found a hair that definitely isn't mine. It's in a book I bought called Infiltration. Has been left by the thief. Kept it in evidence just in case.
Infiltration.
Okay. Infiltration. Work of fiction about a detective cracking mysterious cases across 5 warring nations. The book, first published in 2018, was an instant hit, racking up tremendous revenue and winning many awards. I know that book, good reading, made a start but never finished. The title's a bit misleading. Thought it was about computer hackers or something. But wasn't expecting a detective story. Not exactly my cup of tea. This chapter called something like The Good World Minus Me, about a murder case, death by poison. I knew the victim's older brother did it about halfway through. Not too bad, though. Maybe I'm detective material after all. I like that novel. Read it more than once. The writer is good at visualizing details, and each case seems to have a deeper meaning, though you can't tell exactly what. Never ever figure out how Kay, protagonist of the story, got killed. How did the bad guys find out his identity? It's impossible. What about hair? It's not his own. Was it Xiao Ben who did it? No. Sun, you think? Not Sun.
Zhang?
Zhu Ran?
Oh!
Oh, it's Zhu. Care to explain why your hair is found in his home? Beats me. I used to deliver his partials. Maybe I dropped a hair while on the job. I mean, how am I supposed to keep track of every single hair I drop?
Okay, based on the clues, it's Zhu Ran. Okay, like, I don't know how to put it together, but Zhu Ran is definitely the murderer. And the son that got left behind by the mom is obviously Zhang. So...
Yeah. Great. We can search the records. I used to work at Mercy Hospital for 4 years. Model employee despite the pay. You know, the social responsibility program giving free medical services. Look how they repay my lawyer. Unappreciative bastards. He's delivered parcels, but not all the way to. I go there all the time though. To leave them in a storage room. Liver donor pairing. Result low compatibility. Physician's note. Donor and patient are not related.
Oh.
Pairing failed.
That's why it didn't work out.
Because they aren't related.
So that's actually not her son.
April 29, 2017, Zurand, plaintiff, claims to have accidentally left a bundle of cash, total of 300,000 yuan, in son's taxi. Son was the driver. I was busy making phone calls and left the money in the car. So our courier sued a lawsuit against our taxi driver, our victim. He didn't find any evidence. Money was for my father's medicine, and then he used, literally depending on drugs to divide. Money gone, I couldn't afford his medication. He died 3 months later.
That's motivation.
I was after son ever since, hoping to get something solid on him. He's too smart, always cleaning after himself. I haven't found anything useful to this day. Okay, so he knew him, and the total value was 300,000 yuan, which was the price of the car that Xiao Bin bought. So wondering if he took the money that he left in the car to buy the car to pay back Xiao Bin to keep him quiet about the fake money scandal.
That makes sense.
Or make up for the fake money scandal? Okay, we got something. Copy investigation report regarding son found in his bedroom. Crescent pendant found at a bedroom drawer appears to be pair with son, the moon pendant. Okay. So he was the son.
Yup.
You have a crescent pendant which pairs with the moon pendant in son's possession. There must be a reason. How am I supposed to know? I found the pendant by the sidewalk, alright? I didn't even know it's part of a pair. So, son killed a woman 15 years ago in the accident. The moon pendant is the match to the crescent pendant. And the crescent pendant belongs to him from his mother. But the crescent is the one that's carried by the child, and the moon is the one that's carried by the mother. So we would think it's his mother. But his mother died of liver failure at Mercy Hospital.
And he knows now that that wasn't his biological mother.
Yeah, he might have known that that wasn't his biological mother, and when he looked up his biological mother, found that she was killed by son in a car accident.
Type in the word Uber for me real quick.
What? Birth of Uber disrupted the taxi cab industry. This is the app that they were talking about. So there are more things that don't matter that we could get. Just because we have crucial clues doesn't mean there aren't, like, side clues that give us
I got a couple. Hold on. We missed so many! Hold on.
There's just a whole bunch of them?
Type in, let's see, Everrest.
Everrest? What the hell is, what? Waiting for last bus arrive, midsummer, it's like, hold on.
Okay. This one seems really weird, but, type in Lana Del Rey.
What? Known for super hits, the flip side, Blue Jeans, and Wildfire.
There we go.
Yeah. He did say that his one of his
favorite songs.
Favorite songs was Blue Jeans.
And then you got something right there for Zhang.
Oh! Oh, on the background.
Well, can we do something?
Everest. No, like on the background.
Right, but can we
turn
clear this off of there so we can actually look at it?
No, because ink spot's at the bottom and Everest is at the top. Those are the two spots that they're talking about. That's how they got those clues.
So let's just go ahead and hit case closed, actually, and they're gonna ask us a bunch of questions.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so first, Sun. Mm-hmm.
Sun's the victim.
Zhang.
Who's the culprit? Mm-hmm. The Sun, right?
Motive, fake medicine.
Because of the fake medicine.
Delsa.
What do you kill the culprit with? Based on what?
Shared ride.
Shared ride? Where is that?
And then Zhang again.
Who wrote the second Zhang again? Zuran. Right?
Who is the relative? Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Who's the relative of the woman who died in the accident 15 years ago? And it says Zhang again. How do you prove their relationship? Crescent pendant.
The pendant.
And then Lana Del Rey.
Yes, Lana Del Rey. Mm-hmm. Uber. He got his tattoo at
Ink Spot. And then Mount Earn.
And we don't even we can't even answer that one.
Submit! Let's go!
You close the case. Click the button to see the perpetrator's statement. It was 2005 when my mom brought me to see her sister. We had a fight. I wanted ice cream, but she said no and said I've had enough dessert. I shoved her out of frustration and she stumbled, fell off the sidewalk and into the road. A speeding taxi came out of nowhere and ran her over, decapitating her. Her moon pendant was lost during the incident, never found it. Later I learned the driver's name was Sun. I didn't tell anybody about the shove or else it sounds like I killed my mother, you know? A year later, my dad died. I was adopted by my mom's sister, the one in Shishing. 2012, my stepmom was diagnosed with liver cirrhosis, which is... Okay, so they were stepbrothers. When stepmom was diagnosed with liver cirrhosis, the treatment burned through our savings quickly. About 2 years later, I got to know this guy online, said he could get her cheap medicine. I thought that was nice. A penny saved is a penny earned. The medicine I brought made my stepmom worse, though. Died of liver failure in about a month. After becoming a journalist, I started an extensive investigation into this guy and his shady medicine. Turns out it's fake. One of the masterminds behind the scam was Sun. In follow-up investigation, I learned that he even had my mom's moon pendant. Then I decided enough was enough. I wanted him to pay for every single thing he did to me. May 10th, 2020, I slipped an anonymous letter to Sun's inbox saying he's about to meet his maker. He was scared shitless, and I was excited, thrilled. July 21st, I rent a car and ambushed him on his way home, knocked him out, took him to the raceway, tied a rope to his neck, and hung him up in a tree. Then I rammed him with the car, flooring the gas pedal. This is a revenge. He must die exactly the same death as my mother, so decapitation is a must. It took me 2 tries to do it properly. I buried the head at the raceway, packed the body into a box, and called for courier service to ship out of town to the trash yard where he rightfully belongs. With a bit of luck, he'd be incinerated without anybody noticing. Looks like a little bit of luck is too much to ask for, though. Continue. Not bad. You crapped your first case. You know what? That's also our last case. That was 2.5 hours of torture. We are not good at this. We were on in his case like from moment one, But you know what? We had to find out what keywords to search in order for us to get the information that we
Del
wanted.
Rey. Who would have?
Lana Del Rey? Why would that be a clue? I don't know. What about the explosion that apparently we have no idea about?
At what time was this mentioned? What?
Yeah. Nobody discussed an explosion. I don't know.
I can't. I'm dying. This aged me. I need to re-dye my hair because I know for a fact I grew a gray one dealing with this. So.
Yeah, jeez.
Done.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
So this episode is titled Why We're Not Cops.
Yeah, Why We're Not Cops. Brought to you by the letter E. E, search for everything that we couldn't fucking understand.
For real?
I don't know, man.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay, I don't think
no,
this game is our cup
it's
of
not.
tea.
I will find another one.
Okay. Till then, thank you for joining me, MadameKitty.
Thanks for putting up with it.
Yeah. Till next time, I'll see you guys later.
When we come back as even harsher detectives.
Yeah. We need to go back to investigating cute animals for silly crimes.
Where's the cat that, like, knocked over the glass and, like, is completely unremorseful? That's the case I'm ready to crack.
Yeah, there's actually two games. One of them's called, like, Detective Duck and the Secret Salami or something.
That's what we're doing next.
And there's another one that's like it's like cute little dinosaurs, and then it's like a raptor detective or something like that. Yeah, I have to send it to you. Anyway, future episodes.
All right. Well, thank you for having me.
Absolutely, always a joy. My eyebrows are angry for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, bye everybody. See you next time.